Four down, 2 to go. We have ourselves a pair of newcomers here for the state C1 championship. The game is going to be between Arlington and Chadron. Teams looking for their first state title.
It's East meets West. Chadron moving not only from the western part of the state to get here, but also from Class B. Just last year, they moved down to C1, 19-4 on the season. Meanwhile, Arlington, if you're not familiar with Arlington, it's between Fremont and Blair. In fact, it's just on the other side of the Elkhorn River from Fremont. 22-3, their first state tournament, and they have made the most of it this season. This has been one of the most wide open classes in the state, especially with North Bend Central being eliminated in districts. It was a wide open field to come in, and wouldn't you know it, 2 first-timers. Somebody's going to be a state champion for the first time right here tonight. And we are back with the introductions and the tip right after this.
Great Performances invites you to join Andrea Bocelli in Rome, the Eternal City. Thrill to the world's most glorious spiritual music through the power of his voice. Andrea Bocelli's Sacred Arias, only on Great Performances.
Wednesday night at 8:30 Central Time on Nebraska ETV.
Broadway diva and 3-time Tony Award winner, Audra McDonald, in concert.
Coming March 19th on Nebraska ETV.
There's a lot that goes on in your home of Nebraska. A lot of stories for us to share with you. Our cameras took you inside the governor's mansion as it was being renovated to once again be a showcase for all Nebraskans. You saw how the glitz and glamour of casinos can be fun for some and ruin the lives of others who are addicted to gambling. And we introduced you to small-town Nebraskans who simply want to be accepted for who they are. These are just some of the stories, your stories, that we tell every day.
The Devaney Center is getting ready for the C1 State Championship game. The Cardinals of Chadron versus the Eagles of Arlington. And let's get the starting lineups. Arlington and Chadron, the C1 Championship. Rich Broderson is our public address announcer. Let's go to him now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bob Devaney Sports Center for the Class C1 Championship game between the 22-3 Arlington Eagles and the 19-4 Chadron Cardinals. Here are the lineups. First, the non-starters for Arlington. Number 15, Amanda Hamry. Number 21, Sarah Reifert. Number 25, Valerie Wolf. Number 35, Amanda Newhoffen. Number 43, Christina Schroeder. Number 53, Stacy Dunklaw. And number 55, Tessa Warner. And now, here are the non-starters for Chadron. Number 10, Carrie Littrell. Number 11, Tova Pieper. Number 15, Audie Watson. Number 23, Julie Haig. Number 24, Gina Townsend. Number 30, Tracy Grant. And number 33, Erica Parrish. And now, here are the starters for Arlington. A 6'2" senior, number 23, Katie Saul. A 5'10" senior, number 31, Annie Ortmeyer. A 5'11" senior, number 33, Sarah Pfeiffer. A 5'10" senior, number 41, Crystal Newhoffen. And a 6'3" junior, number 51, Brittany Wilkins. The assistant coaches for the Eagles are Leslie Goebbels and Jason Weesey. And the head coach for Arlington is Tom Schumacher. And now, here are the starters for Chadron. A 5'10" senior, number 13, Aaron Dye. A 5'9" senior, number 20, Jody Carnahan. A 5'9" senior, number 22, Jen Townsend. A 5'9" junior, number 31, Amy Cubo. And a 6'2" sophomore, number 44, Mary Connealy. The assistant coaches for the Cardinals are Jen Reiners and Candy Hughes. And the head coach for Chadron is Kurt Holmquist.
As we mentioned, is the first state championship game for both teams. Chadron, though, got here almost by luck. And I only say that because they jumped out to a 12-0 lead yesterday against Superior, and then kind of put it in cruise control, and it almost came back to bite them. A missed 3 at the buzzer separated Chadron from elimination. They only shot 16 of 46 from the field yesterday, so they're going to have to improve on that, because Arlington yesterday played a fantastic game against Grand Island Central Catholic, 63-44. They held Central Catholic to 16 of 57 from the field, and Nebraska recruit Casey Kogel hit on just 9 of 27 shots and only had 1 3-pointer in the second half. And Arlington has used Katie Saul as their big star. She has had double-doubles in each of the first 2 state tournament games. 12 points, 13 rebounds versus Logan View, 21 points, 15 rebounds versus Central Catholic. So if you had to look at it on paper, you would think that Arlington would have the advantage here, but this is a brand new day, and Chadron has got yesterday's bugs out of its system, perhaps, as we get underway. Arlington will dress in the road dark uniforms. Shot partially blocked. Knocked out of bounds. It will retain in Eagles possession, but
Great.
Mary Connolly was right there.
Yeah, aggressive defense. Very good, no foul. Sets the tone possibly for the rest of the game.
They get it in underneath, and wide open is Brittany Wilkins. Wilkins with 15 yesterday against Central Catholic, and it's quickly 2-0 Arlington. Outside, they look inside, bounces around, they bring it back out. Wide open 2, it's off the mark, out of bounds. It'll be Chadron basketball.
And Arlington, in beating Grand Island Central Catholic, that is one good team that they beat pretty soundly.
Down low, open. Jen Townsend. And Chadron is on the board with their first 2, and we're tied at 2, opening minute, Class C1 championship game. Ortmeyer, they go up and around. All knocked away and taken out of there by Chadron. Kubo has it poked from behind. Katie Saul was the one hustling down the floor. But it retains in Chadron's hands. Connolly, tough shot. Oh, in and out, and a foul. Chadron trying to get back the miss. And that one's going to go on Mary Connolly, her first. Chadron coming at him with the press, but Arlington breaks it. Into the front court, Chadron kept the player back there. They look down low. And Chadron gets it back. You can see what Arlington's gonna try to do early. Get it underneath to their two taller players. Katie Saul and Brittany Wilkins. Overall, it is a pretty tall lineup when you look at it. 6'2", 6'3", 5'10", 5'10", 5'11". Wide open three.
Well, you go inside, you go out.
And Jody Carnahan's on the scoreboard for Chadron. They have a 5-2 lead. Down the floor. That time they couldn't break the press. And Chadron back the other way. They got up to a quick start yesterday and held on from there. Three is blocked.
Oh, good defense. Gets the recovery as well.
Wilkins with a big swat. Look underneath, great pass. Wilkins got it, foul, count it.
Both ends of the court. Wilkins gets the swat at one end, gets the bucket at the other.
So it's the second foul on Chadron. It goes on Jen Towson. And to try to tie the game, Brittany Wilkins averages 13.6 rebounds a game. Had 15 yesterday against Grand Island. Central Catholic. And we're tied up again at 5. Carnahan outside, three is open. But missed by Amy Kubo. Tied up at 5. Open three. Off the mark. Sarah Pfeiffer. And here comes Chadron. Airballed shot, Aaron Dye.
Oh, heads up play.
Very heads up play.
Recovers the ball and just dishes it nicely. Kind of caught Arlington sleeping.
7-5 Cardinals. 5 minutes to go. First quarter. Chadron shooting much better in this game, at least it would seem. Ball knocked away, and it's retrieved by Towson. Open three. Too strong. Rebound to Arlington. Pfeiffer. Eagles trail by 2, coming up on the halfway point here in the first quarter. Pfeiffer being guarded by Carnahan. Down the baseline. Ball ricocheted off a Chadron player on the floor, and she gets it away. Good heads-up play by Aaron Dye. Ball came right to her. She did not get the travel. Keeps it alive for Chadron.
2 great possessions as far as defensively for Chadron at both ends of the court.
Hand off to Carnahan. Dribbles to the baseline. Cut off. And stepped on the baseline. Arlington wants to take that away. Jenna Towson into the game for Chadron as we go to break. 3:49 to go first quarter, and the Cardinals.
Live coverage of the 2000 State High School Basketball Finals is brought to you in part by Peru State College, where learning lasts a lifetime. Peru State College can be found on the web at www.peru.edu. NC Plus Hybrids, independent, farmer-owned. NC Plus, America's down-to-earth seed company. Doane College, Nebraska's first liberal arts college, offering bachelor's and master's programs from the campuses in Crete, Lincoln, and across the state. The Nebraska Abstinence Program, working to prevent teenage pregnancy and the spread of sexually transmitted disease by promoting sexual abstinence until marriage. And Nebraska's community colleges, training and educating the professionals of tomorrow. Central, Metropolitan, Mid-Plains, Northeast, Southeast, or Western Nebraska community colleges.
Four minutes, 11 seconds into this ball game, and Chadron's clinging to a 2-point lead over Arlington. State C1 title on the line.
And Chadron bringing full court defense.
Chadron doing a good job thus far defensively.
Here's Amanda Hamry. She had 4 big threes yesterday for Arlington. A look down low. Nice spin in the lane, but the shot is blocked. Conley got it, and now a foul. On the floor. No foul shots.
Boy, if Keneally keeps it up, she's going to set a record for blocked shots. That could be her third already.
It's the third foul on Chadron. As the Eagles get it in. From the baseline. Sarah Pfeiffer. And we're back to even at 7. Pfeiffer's first 2. Townsend throws it away, but it was last touched by Arlington. Townsend will bring it in. Conley, baseline. Shot rejected by the underside of the backboard. And here come the Eagles. Chance to regain the lead. Hamry in the corner, around. Shot may have been blocked by Carnahan. Townsend comes down with it for the Cardinals. Now, I have not seen Chadron, I don't believe, in their home uniforms. It's kind of an odd combination. Usually you go with the all-white colors. They've got the dark pants on with the white tops. I don't know if that's a superstitious mixed match of uniforms or if that's by design, as the plenty is missed inside, and are they on the baseline? I believe so.
Well, Jody Carnahan did a good job of looking for the open person. She found herself stuck underneath there with 2 Arlington defenders in her face, and unfortunately her teammate missed that, as you said, that bunny shot.
7-7 our score. Chadron already attempted 12 field goals in this game. They've made 3, they're 25%. They're across the floor, and it's knocked away. Stacy Dunklau with the takeaway. And here come the Eagles. Coming up on 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Or first quarter of action. Open 3, good. Oh. Sarah Pfeiffer. 5 points for Pfeiffer, and Arlington has a 3-point lead.
She had a nice rotation on that ball, what they call the gooseneck. She left the old arm up there for a while. She knew it was going in.
Ball knocked away, but last touch by Arlington. Good hustle by Katie Saul to break up that offensive set for Chadron. Christina Schroeder, Brittany Wilkins, all checking in. Arlington, 3 from the corner, no. And then we have a jump ball. Jenna Townsend in there for the first time.
We'll stay with Arlington. Possession arrow in their favor.
Chadron.
Oh, excuse me.
Minute 43 left, got a little moisture on the ball. And Chadron to bring it in. Into the corner, Carnahan, 3, a tie, no. And the ball tracked down by Newhalfen, Crystal Newhalfen. 90 seconds left, first quarter. Arlington by 3. Hamry has an open 3. And the rebound pulled out of there by Chadron. Tova Piper. 3 by Towson. Off. Rebound Arlington. 1 shot and out. 3 for their first 15 are the Cardinals.
Cardinals just have to follow their shot. A lot of the players firing up that shot and then walking the other way. A lot of times you get those long rebounds off those long shots.
Arlington's going to stall here a little bit. 3-point lead, and Arlington may play for the last shot. Chadron not coming out defensively. Now they start to move out. And again, Arlington's going to play catch with it. And we just might burn down the final 35 seconds of Arlington basketball. We'll see how long they take it. Down to 22 seconds. Ortmeyer and Schroeder. Now they have to start thinking about moving in, and Chadron backs off defensively. They look underneath, and the ball is thrown away. Ortmeyer tried to get it to Newhoffen underneath, and it was off the mark. So now Chadron gets the last shot of the period with 10.4 seconds left.
Plenty of time on the clock. Kind of jog it up the court and get an open person.
Jenna Towson into the front court. Carnahan, Jen Towson for 2, no, and that will end the first period of play. Arlington leads it 10-7. Second quarter coming up.
This week on Statewide, once upon a time, a long time ago, presidential candidates actually campaigned for votes in Nebraska. We'll take a look back at when our primary election made a difference.
One candidate that Frank Church would like to beat in this primary, of course, is Jimmy Carter. Today he arrived in Nebraska in order to do just that.
Plus the week's top news stories from across Nebraska on Statewide.
The candidates have gripped countless hands, made hundreds of speeches, and spent millions of dollars.
Thank you, I need your help.
Now the primaries are here. I'm Jim Lara. We'll have special NewsHour PBS coverage of the primaries and caucuses in 16 states on Tuesday, March 7th. Join us on public television and online at the PBS website.
Tuesday night at 10 Central Time, only on EduCable.
First quarter. Welcome back. Here we go. The 3 from Arlington downtown. That is the difference. 10-7 in favor of the Eagles.
After the first quarter, Chadron shooting 19%, 3 for 16. Arlington counters with 4 for 10. And already 7 3-pointers attempted by Chadron. They've made 1. Trying to go inside, outside, ball knocked away. Carnahan brings it back the other way for Chadron, trying to get back on the scoreboard. And on a cold spell here. Inside Carnahan, up and under between defenders, and she's stripped.
Well, she had a nice move there, just didn't finish it off.
Katie Sull comes away with it. And Ortmeyer brings it into the front court. To Schroeder, to Hamry, back to Ortmeyer. Chadron blocking off the baseline. Outside, Hamry's 3. Air ball. She throws her arms up in disgust. Now, right now, the Arlington fans may be chanting scoreboard, but no one's dented the scoreboard.
No, hasn't moved
for a while. It's stuck there. Arlington's got a field goal. It's the difference in this one. Drive inside and a kick out. Open 3 not taken. Moving around. Drive by Towson. Yes! Wide open in the lane. Gianna Towson with her first 2, and it's 10-9.
Nice first step from Towson. Get buying. Post into for the layup.
Jen and Gianna Towson. Sisters in this game. Look down low. Strong move. Nothing there. Foul. Arlington guilty of being over the back, and that one's going to go on Katie Salt. And that is her first. It's only the first team foul against the Eagles with that 10-9 lead, 6:25 to go. First half. Deanna Townsend into the front court for Chadron.
Chance for the Cardinals to go up here. They get a bucket.
Monahan will back it up. She attacks, brings it outside. Janet Townsend for three. Rebound to Wilkins of Arlington. Eagles trying to move off of that 10 spot. In the corner, open shot. Pfeiffer misses it. Offensive rebound. Second chance for Arlington. Again, a look down low. Wilkins. And now Arlington is 4 for 14. Neither team can buy a bucket in this game. Open three for Townsend.
There we go. That's the lead. Added a little boost in the step for the Cardinals.
12 to 10. Again, cut off at the baseline. Arlington is not going to get many looks inside. Wide open three. Annie Ortmeyer. And the Eagles have the lead back, 13 to 12.
They just needed to see how somebody scored. Now they're scoring.
Too high. Townsend almost got the offensive rebound. And Katie Sull came in, knocked the ball out of her hands, but also knocked it out of bounds. 4:31 left, second quarter. Arlington leads by 1.
Timeout on the floor.
Who said too many cooks spoil the broth?
People always ask me, do you cook with wine? Yeah.
From 5 kitchens across the country, your favorite public TV chefs are cooking up a storm.
They melt in your mouth.
Toasting 3 decades of culinary decadence on public TV.
Oh, the brown taste just came in.
Julia Child and Bert Wolfe celebrate good food and great television with an American feast.
Bon appetit.
Coming March 18th on Nebraska ETV.
Austin City Limits celebrates 25 years of American music with Robert Cray.
Just wanna be, I just wanna be the 24/7 man, babe. I ain't no shame in my game.
And Bramhall.
Tuesday night at 9 Central Time, only on EduCable.
1 point separates Chadron and Arlington, and it's the Eagles with the 1 point lead here in the second quarter of the Class C1 championship.
Carnahan has the basketball in the corner for Arlington, or excuse me, for Chadron. Arlington on defense. Townsend pulls up from 3, thinks better of it. Kubo in the corner. 2 Townsends in this game, Jen and Jana. Kind of an off-kilter 3-point shot from Carnahan.
Nice rebound.
Conley keeps it alive, and Chadron gets another try at it. Townsend, no. Rebound,
Another
Carnahan.
offensive rebound.
Well, they still keep possession of it.
Yeah, it appeared to be off Chadron, but he was right on top of the play, so he saw something we didn't.
15 rebounds by Chadron. Open 3. Not this time, just skims the net, or skims the rim. And it's Arlington basketball with the 1 point lead. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. They look down low, nice pass, Hamry. Great assist by Hamry. And Christina Schroeder picks up 2. That is her first two, and Arlington has a 3-point lead. Carnahan goes to Towson, back to Carnahan. She'll take the three and hit it. Tie game. Jody Carnahan with 3 minutes to go. Pfeiffer to try to get it in. Off the foot, still loose on the floor. Nice save. Katie Soul keeps it alive. Now a three, open, off the side of the rim. Can Hamry get over there in time? No. Out of bounds, it will belong to the Cardinals.
Well, both teams getting their scoring from beyond the three-point line. They both have the size to do some damage inside. Opting for the long ball.
And a timeout taken. 2:41 left, first half. Chadron and Arlington at dead heat.
If you see someone famous selling you something, does it make you look and listen more closely, or does it make any difference to you at all? Man, these stars are everywhere, selling us everything. But how do we know which actually use the product and which is just selling the product? What do you think? That's right. What do you think? Tell a friend or write it down, because what you think is important. So what's up with all these celebrities selling us things? Does seeing their faces and listening to what they have to say about a product make a difference on what you buy or what you think is important? What do you think? What do you think?
Well, each team has made 6 field goals, and quite a few of them is from beyond 19-9, like that shot right there for Chadron. That tied it up at 15, so that's where we stand.
2.5 to go in the first half. John Bishop, Scott Kilberry here at the Bob Devaney Sports Center, the 24th Girls State Basketball Tournament. Next week, boys take over. Long two, she was just on the line. One shot and out for Chadron. And up the floor comes Annie Ortmeyer. To Pfeiffer, to Hamry, back to Ortmeyer. She'll take the two and get the friendly bounce. Ortmeyer with 5 points, and Arlington has the lead back at 17-15. We break under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Kubo. And again, one shot and out, this time over the back. Call is against Chadron. And it's going to go on Jen Towson, which is the 4th team foul. Not many fouls in this first half. 2nd on Towson, 4th on Chadron. Only 1 team foul for Arlington in this first half.
Chadron having a hard time shooting from the field. 22%, 6 of 27.
Ortmeyer will bring it in. And contact away from the basketball. And falling to the floor was Crystal Newhoffen. And the foul is going to be on Erin Dye, which is her 2nd, 5th team foul. They got tangled up in the low blocks. And the call is against Chadron. Lost it out of bounds. Pass was right in her hands.
Gotta look it in.
Sarah Pfeiffer just dropped it.
Took her eyes off of the ball for a second there.
Minute 20 left. Chadron into the front court. Carnahan, Towson. Carnahan for 3. Short. Rebound to Arlington. 68 seconds left first half. Hamry, long 3. Go!
Bombs away.
She had 4 of them yesterday. She's got 8 for the state tournament now. It's 20-15 in the lane. missed. Ball loose on the floor, tie-up, possession arrow, Chadron. Break for the Cardinals there, 40 seconds left. Game has never really gotten too out of hand. I mean, it's been within 3 points. Now it's 5. Katie Saul back in for Tom Schumacher, the head coach of Arlington. Connolly's shot, no good. And now Arlington can play for the last shot of the half, leading by 5. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Chadron's going to attack. Ortmeyer, 13 seconds left. Ortmeyer swings it all the way around and throws it away. And a foul's going to be called. They tried to tie it up, and Crystal Newhofen picks up the second team foul on Arlington, which gives Chadron the basketball with 8 seconds left in the half, and Chadron trailing by 5.
If Chadron could get a score here, that would be a nice lift headed into the ball game, into the locker room.
Have to bring it up in a hurry. I don't know where she was going with that. There were still 6 seconds left on the clock. And head coach Kurt Holmquist has to just smile. Apparently, she thought there was much less time. And now Arlington gets it in with 2. Can they do anything with it? They have to be for half court, and it won't be enough. So Arlington goes into the locker room, leading 20-15. Arlington has raised their shooting percentage back up to 42%. Chadron is still struggling. They've attempted 31 field goals, 12 more field goal tries for Chadron, but they've only hit on 6 of them. So the cold shooting that plagued them yesterday has come back again today. And Chadron finds themselves down 5. They did not have a 12-point cushion to fall back on like they did yesterday against Superior. And now let's go to Luke Stuckmeyer.
Thank you, John. Coach Holmquist, you find yourself down 5 points, and offense has been a bit of a struggle for you guys in the first half.
Yeah, it has. You know, we're basically, I compare our team to a hockey team. We just try to get shots on goal, and then maybe they'll start falling. But we feel like if we can get more shots than the other team, then we're going to have a good chance.
So the second half is just knocking down shots for you guys?
Yeah, it is. We like to, I just tell the girls, if the ball feels good when you catch it, look to shoot it. And then, you know, the pass and the dribbling are secondary. But unfortunately, the only thing they keep track of on the scoreboard is points. So we got to get the shots on goal.
Be gunning in the second half. Good luck in the second half, Coach.
Thank you.
Well, the score right now, 20-15 at halftime. We'll be back at the Devaney Center after this break.
See Nebraska as you never have before. Nebraska ETV, the Lincoln Symphony Orchestra, and the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission present Nebraska Land Symphony, The Road Home. Experience a vibrant blend of music, breathtaking views of the landscape and people we all know and love, and
It's a 5-point game at halftime in the C1 Championship. Luke Stuckmeyer joined by Nick Orduna, the head coach of Lincoln Christian girls team. And Coach, we saw the All-State team. Casey Kogel's one of the players on there, of course. She's coming here to Nebraska, and she's one heck of a shooter.
Yeah, Casey's just a great offensive player. And you just look through the pages of the program, you can see just the many things that she's accomplished in her career. Leads in three-pointers, C's in a career, scoring, consecutive free throws, and she's second all-time scoring, which is just tremendous considering the people that she's in company with. So.
And you also faced another player on that team as well.
Yeah, I also faced Stacy Carroll from Wahoo Newman, and one thing I think of when I think of Stacy is she's just aggressive. Whenever she has the ball, she attacks the glass, and also when she doesn't have the ball, she's really good at rebounding, offensive rebounds, and get some putbacks that way. So
The other three aren't too shabby either by any stretch of the means. What can you tell us about them?
That's right. I know Katie Blackader. I watched her last year at the state tournament. I know she's young. She's another year yet to develop. She's a really good post player, has great post moves, good range, and she's a real physical player. The other one is Jill Hayden from Valley, and I got an opportunity I was scouting and I saw her play. I didn't know anything about her team or her, and put my pencil down and watch her. Man, she was incredible as far as her offensive skills as well as her defense. So it's a good team that you put together there.
Looks like we've got a great second half coming up here. It's a 5-point game at the break. Coach, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your time.
You bet.
5-point game, Chadron and Arlington, the second half after this break.
It's been too long since we last heard from Steely Dan. Now the legendary rock band is back in our spotlight. Together again for our pleasure. Don't miss Donald Fagen and Walter Becker playing their great Steely Dan hits, both old and new.
Can a team shoot only 19% and still be in the basketball game? Here's how. Taking a look at the first half numbers, only 2 turnovers by Chadron. Individually, Jody Carnahan leading with 6 points, 5 points each for Arlington's Brittany Wilkins, Annie Ortmeyer, and Sarah Pfeiffer. 20-15, Eagles lead Cardinals. Back with more. This game's for the birds, literally.
If you've already entered Reading Rainbow's Young Writers and Illustrators Awards Contest, I know you're having a great time.
With the lead at halftime, and we heard Chadron coach talking about, Kurt Holmquist talking about shots on goal. Let's find out what the Arlington coach has on his mind. Here's Luke.
Thanks, Sean. Tom Schumacher, you held them to 19% shooting in the first half, but you only have a 5-point lead. What do you have to do in the second half to hold them off?
I think the biggest thing for us is on defense, we got to box out and get after. I think there's some loose balls we could have had. I was kind of disappointed the way we went after loose balls. We didn't go that hard. It seems like we're a little tired. I think it's starting to show after 3 days, but we just got to keep boxing out. And defense is going to win it for us. We told the girls that, and hopefully they'll do it.
Chadron stopped by and they said, boy, they need to knock down some shots, but your team could use a little help shooting right now, too.
Yeah, we haven't shot as well today as we have last 2 days, but no, I think that'll improve. I think our girls settle down a little bit now, and hopefully the second half will shoot a little better.
Coach, thanks so much for stopping by. Good luck in the second half. Appreciate it. 20-15 at halftime. The second half is right after this commercial break.
Ball game as we get set to start the third quarter of the Class C1 State Championship, and Arlington has the lead. We're going to have a new state champion when it's all said and done. Who's it going to be?
And Scott, there is a pattern developing today. In our 4 previous games, the 4 teams that have held the lead at halftime have gone on to win. So Chadron has a string to break if they want to win this state title. Had a couple of those games that were just separated by 1 point at halftime. But no matter how you look at it, whoever led at half led at game's end. And Arlington gets the basketball first with that 5-point lead as we get underway. Second half of action in Class C1. Class B is next. Alliance and South Sioux City. Ortmeyer, they want to look down low, saw his stripped away. Nice play by Jen Townsend.
Great help defense.
Slapped her hand in there, knocked the ball free and got it inside, outside, good. Long 2. And Jen Townsend has brought Chadron within 3. Arlington back the other way. Newhalfen, and they back it out. Thought about it from 3. Pfeiffer, very quickly. They look down low, here's Katie Salt, blocked by Conley.
Keneally just was salting the SWAT down there.
20-17, Chadron can draw closer here. In, back out, good for 2.
She has range. She was well outside of the lane.
20-19. And Arlington has seen the first 4 points of this half scored by the opposition. Nieuwhofen brings it all the way around to her left. Carnahan, tough defense. They look down low. Saul has to back it out. Been a rough day so far for Saul. She has no points. Ball thrown away, and Chadron comes away with it. Erin Dye. Saul averaging 11. She has had double-doubles in each of the first 2 games, but nothing here point-wise, as Chadron is threatening to take the lead here. Look down low, knocked out of bounds. Brittany Wilkins shutting down the passing lane.
But Keneally at 6'2". She has definitely the size advantage there. Should try to take advantage of her in the paint.
Up top, open 3, good! Chadron's got the lead, Amy Kubo. And the first 7 points of this half belong to Chadron. Scoop layup, tough shot, and a foul. I think that one's going on Mary Keneally. It is. And that is the first foul on Chadron. That's not bad shooting. Tex 3 of 3 here in the second half for Chadron, as they have taken a 5-point deficit and turned it into a 2-point lead.
The wild Mustang, a living symbol of our nation's pioneering spirit. Once 2 million roamed the West. Hunted until only 17,000 remained, they were granted legal protection. But suburban sprawl threatens their native habitat. Are we really saving these Mustangs by adopting and taming them? See if there's a future left for truly wild horses.
Tuesday night at 7 Central Time on Nebraska ETV.
Treasures of the world, masterworks of art and nature cast in the dramas of great stories. Some as full of folly as the theft of the Mona Lisa. Others leave more disturbing legacies. Tales of inspiration, devotion, and discovery on Treasures of the World.
Monday nights at 9 Central Time on EduCable.
It's a 2-point Chadron lead thanks to this shot from 19-9. 22-20 in favor of the Cardinals.
Back to live action. Wilkins, hook shot, runner missed, and possession arrow belongs to Chadron. It is 7-0 here in the quarter. Chadron now up by 2 and with the basketball.
Chance to add to that 7-0 run. Maybe possibly 4 of 4 from the field here in the second half. They're 3 of 3 as it stands.
Look down low for Keneally. Now they bring it back out. Towson, Carnahan, Kubo. Erin Dye. They're looking for Keneally underneath. Open 3, short. Ball tipped around. Scrap for it. Arlington basketball.
Well, they didn't get the points that trip down the court, but Chadron playing up a little more intensity, reversing the ball much better, making clean, crisper passes. Playing a little bit more inspired here in the second half.
Arlington needs some kind of answer here. Chadron with a modified press. Hamry, Ortmeyer into the corner. Pfeiffer. Open 3 for Hamry. It's short, but Saul keeps it alive for Arlington. She looks underneath, has a teammate there, not enough. Tie up, this time it's Arlington basketball. As Stacy Dunklau was fighting underneath there for Arlington. on their behalf. And the Eagles retain possession, still down 2. Still looking for their first points of the second half, and we're nearly halfway through the third quarter. Saul is fouled. Katie Saul right now has 4 rebounds, but is 0 for 2 from the field. And she has spent most of this state tournament in a starring role. 12 points, 13 rebounds in game 1 against Hooper Loganview. And 21 points, 15 rebounds against Grand Island Central Catholic. And I did say Hooper. I don't want my Dodge County brethren to get angry at me. It's Hooper Loganview. Actually, it's Loganview, but Hooper is the town that it's located in. Second foul shot good, and we're back to even. So the first 2 points from Katie Soul come from the free throw line. And it's 22 and 22, nearing 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Keneally outside, Carnahan takes that 3, almost shoots it from her hip. Into the front court, Pfeiffer. Hamry gonna take the long 3, no. Tipped around and Keneally comes away with it. Keneally with her 6th rebound in this game. She has had a pretty good game so far, 6 rebounds, 4 points. Chadron trying to get her more involved. They look down low for her. Hook shot, no. Rebound, Arlington. Dunklau comes away with it for the Eagles, who have a chance to get the lead back here. They led by 5 at halftime. They've been outscored 7-2 in this quarter. Open 3, no. Rebound to the Cardinals. And a foul in the backcourt, and I believe that's Katie Saul. And that it would be numero 2. First foul against Arlington here in this second half. We've had role reversal in this game, Scott.
Certainly have. Arlington has gone ice cold. 0 for 6. That's contributed to Chadron's 7-0 run. Top it off. They hit that. Now have drawn even, but Chadron definitely with the upper hand here in this quarter.
Kubo up top. Now Connolly. Underneath pass. Shot was missed. Belongs to Chadron. There are times where there appear to be glimpses of opportunity for Chadron. But then Arlington collapses and the shots get altered as Keneally will check out for Kurt Holmquist. 3. No good by Carnahan. Nice save over the shoulder. Amanda Hamry gives Arlington a second, or gives Arlington a possession. The pass down low, last touch by Chadron. Arlington retains possession, coming down to 2.5 to play in the third quarter. We're all even at 22. Taken away by Townsend. Jenna Townsend, but then is stripped from behind, and Arlington comes back the other way with the steal. That is the second steal of the game for Arlington. Look underneath, basket, and out it. Dunklau to the line and trying to give Arlington a 3-point lead.
Dunklau, good job, nice concentration, picks up the foul and buries the 2. That's the spark that Arlington needed. Have a chance to jump up by 3 points now, if she can bury the foul shot.
Another one of the many freshmen to play in this state tournament, Stacy Dunklau, averages just under 4 points a game. But she'll have to settle with the 2-point field goal and no free throw. 24-22, coming up on 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Townsend for 3. Rebound Arlington, and a traveling. Oh, that's not gonna be very well received in Washington County. But Chadron gets the basketball. Many thought that Townsend fouled, if anything.
She started to follow her shot, but if she would have followed a shot from the beginning, she may have got that long rebound, but just a little frustration that Arlington felt her on her backside.
Carnahan outside for Dye. Minute 40 to go, third period. Dye for three, it's good! Travel. Good defense by Chadron at midcourt. And Arlington's Christina Schroeder walked with the basketball, and now Chadron with the 1-point lead gets possession right back.
Well, Coach said it. Thinks they're feeling it, shoot it. Unfortunately, Chadron gave it right back to Arlington on that turnover.
Kubo just literally gave it away. So Chadron's chances for expanding on the lead. Here's Hamry for three, rolls out, but the offensive rebound right in the right place at the right time. Stacy Dunklau with her second free throw, or second field goal, beg your pardon. Arlington leads by one, under a minute to go, third quarter. Townsend nearly banked it home, and last touch by Arlington. Well, Chadron's made a game of it. We thought just based on recent field goal shooting performances by the two teams that Arlington would have the advantage, as Kubo's three is off the mark, but offensive rebound, put back missed, and a foul. And I believe that one's on Stacy Dunklau. Yep. That's her first. Second team foul against the Eagles. Arlington just has not committed many fouls in this game. 9 to be exact for the entire contest. Actually, I should say four. Just 4 fouls in the entire game for Arlington. Here's an open three.
Oh boy. Kubo. Kabang.
Well, I guess you bang away long enough from three-point range. That is the 25th three-point try. They've made 6. That's all you need. Schroeder underneath. Oh, I'm sorry. Crystal Newhofen. And she is fouled. And that one's going to be on Erin Dye. And that is her 4th personal foul. So Erin Dye not ready to foul out of this game. She's going to stay in there. Arlington may play for the last shot here of the period. No, they're not. Hamry from 24 feet away.
That's the 6th lead change of this quarter alone.
29-28. Here is a retaliation from the same distance, not that time. Jana Townsend, and that will end the quarter. Arlington gets the big 3, but Chadron has made it more interesting. 29-28. The C1 State Championship continues after this word.
History's Best on PBS. Embracing the moments in time that resonate forever.
Free at last! Free at last!
Because history has made us who we are. And who better to remind us? History's Best on PBS.
I like to drive around and see progressive bumper stickers because I feel like I'm not in this alone.
The Earthlings are always welcome at the Little Alien.
Bumper stickers are very effective. In fact, they've sort of taken the place of buttons.
Their sentiments are on their bumpers and in your face. Find out who they are and why they do it. And then honk if you love Fender Philosophers.
Sunday afternoon at 5 Central Time, only on EduCable.
We are headed into the final quarter of the State C1 Championship game. Just 1 point separates Arlington and Chadron, the Eagles of Arlington, with the lead.
This game's turned out to be fairly entertaining, especially it's just a game of who makes the next three. And Keneally lost it out of bounds. Keneally coming back in. She spent most of the last couple of minutes of the third period on the bench. She's got 3 fouls. She's back in there now, and here comes Arlington quickly into the front court. Schroeder. Ortmeyer, cross-court pass, dangerous, and it belongs to Chadron. Three on the way, no. Rebound Arlington. They want to run with it, but Ortmeyer would be wise to pull it back, and she does. Schroeder into the corner, Ortmeyer, they want to punch it down low. Saul underneath, her shot was blocked. And she's going to be guilty of over the back, reaching in. A little of both, actually.
Right. Keneally just blocking shots right and left. It's hard to go inside with her in the lane.
That's the 3rd foul on Katie Saul. She has more fouls right now than points.
5th block shot for Chadron, and I believe Keneally probably has all of those.
Drive inside, and Keneally unfortunately got tangled, turned around, and didn't see the basketball. It went whizzing right behind her. She had no clue where it was. Break for the Eagles and a 1-point lead. 1 minute into the 4th period, and now a press coming from Chadron. But again, Arlington, they break it. Pfeiffer, Ortmeyer brings it across. Baseline jumper, no. And spilling to the floor goes Carnahan, and Keneally comes away with it for Chadron. To 28. Townsend to Carnahan, left side.
Might want to mix some things up a little bit and go inside of Keneally. There you go.
They have to bring it back out. Arlington's got a lot of inside muscle, taking it up strong, in and out. That makes Chadron 11 for 47. 23%. Arlington not much better, 11 for 33, 33%, long 2. Followed her shot, takes it baseline, missed that one. And then a foul. And Sarah Pfeiffer is guilty of that infraction. That's just her first, 4th team foul on the Eagles. And with 5:56 to go in the ball game, Arlington 29, Chadron 28.
Well, some people say, you know, Drill, why do you break dance?
Yeah. You feel it, baby?
It's just a waste of time. I look at it like it's more of a positive thing, you know.
Swing. Swing.
Like when you do it a long time, you know, you can make like family and stuff with the breakers here. You know, it's not just we come here and break and that's it and go home and, you know, do our own lives. It's more like a family, you know, if we have problems, you know, or something on our mind, we can come up here and talk to one another and, you know, there'll be more understanding. And it's just the way of a b-boy, you know, a true b-boy, you know what I'm saying? It's more than just breaking or spinning on the ground. It's an art. And just some people misunderstand it. And I guess that's what a lot of people misunderstand about me.
America reflects on diversity. Online now at PBS.
Well, there's plenty of players in this state tournament who move on to the Division I level, like Brooke Schwartz. She's been here before, coming out of Gary. The Huskers senior, wrapping up her career next week with the Nebraska basketball team.
Well, she hopes the season goes on at least another week beyond that in the NCAA tournament.
No, actually it will. Most certainly probably will.
A look down low, nice give underneath. Finally, we have a score in the quarter. Jen Townsend has put Chadron up 1. 5:30 to go. Seal in front of us. Don't hurt the monitor.
Watch the monitor.
Please watch the monitor. And Chadron gets the basketball. Of course, in this game, that $20 piece of leather is worth a lot more than that $200 television set.
Right.
Right now, a field goal in this game is worth more than that $200 television
That would be
set.
priceless. As it stands, Chadron 6 of 26 from three-point land.
Keneally, 5-second count is on, has to give it up to Kubo. Here's Carnahan, dribbles around, up and under. Spins it off her finger and a foul. And Arlington will get the ball back down by a point. It is the 15th foul. Jenna Townsend with her foul. That's number, I believe, number 1, yes. Coming up on 5 minutes to play. Chadron leading by 1. Arlington basketball into the front court. They've got numbers. Pull-up jumper, Hamry, in and out. And a foul on Jen Townsend. And that's her 3rd. And that draws the ire of Western Nebraska. Arlington to inbound. They get it in. Foul and free throws coming up. Smart play, getting it to Wilkins, the tallest player on the 4 at 6'3". And the foul will be on Joni Carnahan. That's only her first, but now it's bonus the rest of the way for the Eagles. This will be a 2-shot situation.
Shooting 2 shots.
Brittany Wilkins, averaging 13.6 points a game. This is the first. She was the leading scorer on this Arlington team coming in to the state tournament. She had 19 points in the 2 games before this. She has 5 today, make it 6, and we're tied. 30-30. Jen Townsend into the front court. Jana Townsend, nice fake, moves in closer, too strong. Rebound to Wilkins. Like a good center, ducks under and keeps the possession. Waits for the defense to clear. And now Arlington can set up in the half court. Hamry open for 3. Rolls off. But the offensive rebound for Arlington. They'll get another try at it. Long 2. Good! Christina Schroeder has given the Eagles the lead back at 32-30, 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Carnahan, Keneally, open, good.
There you go. I'm surprised they don't go to that more often because Keneally just has the reach, the distance, everything over everybody inside the paint.
And now we are tied. Bring it all the way into the front court. Schroeder. Wilkins, open. Yes. Christina Schroeder. And Arlington is up 2 with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Back and forth we go. Jenna Townsend looks underneath, traveling. She was trapped between defenders, could not back it out. And Jen Townsend with the turnover. That is turnover only the 7th turnover against Chadron, but it comes at a bad time. Arlington leads by 2. They'll have the basketball when we come back.
"50 years in the making." "16 candles." The legendary vocal groups reunite for history.
Earth angel, earth angel. Yes, sir.
Doo-Wop 50.
Friday night at 8:30 Central Time on Nebraska ETV.
This week on Backstage Pass, enjoy the country sounds of Jimmy Dale Gilmore, Butch Hancock, and the Texas Playboys.
Howling at midnight, winters are rolling in.
Feels like I've gone and lost my best friend, my best friend. Lost my best friend.
Monday night at 8 Central Time on Educable.
3 minutes, 29 seconds remain in the state C1 championship. Arlington clinging to a 2-point lead, 34-32.
Ortmeyer will weave her way into the front court. Eagles and Cardinals going for each their first girls state basketball championship. Here's Hamry for three. No good, but last touched by Townsend. And Arlington will retain possession. See if they have an inbounds play here. Try to lob it in. They will, but the pass was not strong enough. Janet Townsend getting her finger on it. Now she stopped her dribble for some reason. Chadron keeps it. Down two, long two. No, Keneally tried to get it, but instead it's pulled out of there by the Eagles, Christina Schroeder. Arlington wants to build on this lead. In a game like this, 2-possession lead is pretty darn good. Especially the way this thing has gone seesaw here in the second half. Hamry, no. She is 2 for 11 from beyond the arc. Chadron again, a chance to tie. And they call it off of Chadron right in front of head coach Kurt Holmquist. But not much of an argument from the Chadron bench.
Kind of losing concentration. They need to look that ball in. They need to stay focused here. Just 2 points down. All it takes is, like you said, one possession. They're tied or possibly even take the lead.
Arlington into the front court, taking it in. Nice lob down low and a foul. Still, Katie Saul looking for that first field goal. That's just her 4th field goal attempt. She had 15 combined in the first 2 games. She was 4 for 5 in game 1, 8 for 10 in game 2, but 0 for 3 tonight. She's only scored 2 points, both at the free throw line, but she's at the free throw line now for 2 very important free throws with 2:11 to play, and Arlington with a 2-point lead. Maybe rolled it off the fingers a little too much there, not enough push. Christina Schroeder is in. Second one coming. Again, short. All loose on the floor. Arlington basketball. Chadron did not take advantage of those missed free throws.
Boy.
Got a box out there.
Yeah, Keneally had it in her hands, just fell down. She's been probably tired because last trip down the court on the defensive end, she had a rebound in her hand and it was just ripped right out. She's showing a little fatigue.
Hamry back in the game after a quick breather. 2 minutes to go. Arlington 34, Chadron 32. Hamry again from 3. This time too strong. Scrap. Chadron basketball.
Townsend, nice hustle.
And substitution, Hamry will come out. Defensive change here, Christina Schroeder. They want a little more size in there. 5'9", replacing 5'5". Want to get that inside rebounding position. That basketball is like gold right now. It's a commodity. Janet Townsend travels. That's just the 9th Cardinal turnover. And again, they switch offense for defense.
It's a good idea from Townsend because she has been firing it up there, drawing the defense out. She can blow right by him. She just forgot to dribble.
Arlington brings it in. A bucket here of any kind puts all kinds of pressure on Chadron. You're shooting just 25%. Look down low, blocked by Kubo and out of bounds. It retains Arlington possession, and now a timeout's going to be taken by Arlington. They still have 3 left. 4 timeouts left for Chadron. Foul situation Cardinals with 8, which means Arlington in the 1-and-1 bonus for one more foul. Arlington has committed just 4 personal fouls, and Scott, that could play a factor because with 2 fouls to give before free throws start happening, Arlington can use that maybe to their advantage here with this 2-point lead.
Oh, you're definitely right. With only 80 seconds left in the entire ball game, Arlington leading by 2 points. They can take advantage of it and not have to worry about sending anybody to the line.
Well, in this game, Chadron has yet to attempt a free throw. Arlington is 4 for 8. Offensively, it has not been pretty. But it seems like somebody comes up with a big 3 at just the right time to make a difference. And you got to think in this game, a 4 or 5 point lead is as good as an 8 or 10 point lead. The way things have been going.
Right, they're probably going to go into a stall because we saw it in the first half.
Inbound.
Oh, no?
Nope. Tried to get it to Wilkins. That play worked earlier, but stripped from behind. Soul comes flying in, still loose. How about that?
Wilkins,
Katie
wow.
Soul, great hustle.
Soul. That was great.
Gina Townsend picks up the foul. 1-and-1 back the other way, and an opportunity for Arlington to expand on that 2-point lead. You don't expect this from Soul, but watch that save.
Yeah, she chased it down. She knocked it out of bounds or tore it out of bounds and saved it.
Now Ortmeyer to the free throw line. This is her first foul shot attempt. She is 4 for 6 in the state tournament. 3-point game, she gets the bonus. No good. Keneally with the rebound. Still a 1-possession game, but Chadron needs another one of those threes. 1:05 to go. Kubo, Townsend.
Who's going to take the shot?
Carnahan has an open 3. No. Long rebound to Arlington. And the Eagles with 45 seconds left. Chadron's going to have to think about fouling here. Can't let Arlington run down that clock.
Down to 36 seconds.
Wilkins. 30 seconds left. Ortmeyer playing around, ball knocked away. Tie up, possession arrow, Arlington. Almost got the steal they needed. Now you definitely have to think about fouling here. You can't let much more time run off the clock because if Arlington makes a free throw or 2, it's a 2-possession game. And a timeout's taken by Chadron. They have 2 remaining. Remember, the next foul, and Chadron puts Arlington in that double bonus. But one way or the other, you got to stop the clock. And if it doesn't come on a quick steal, got to get that foul. Well, they got the open 3 they wanted, the open look from Carnahan, but as usual, it has been a tough go of things shooting. 6 of 27 from the field. In fact, they've made just one more 2-point field goal than they've made a 3 in this game.
Well, both teams not shying away from that 3-point line.
No, because Arlington's 4 for 17.
They're just cranking it up there.
So that means we've got 44 tries from beyond the arc in this game.
That's a season for some teams.
Yeah. Or at least a good set of series of 3 or 4 ball games, 4 or 5 maybe. Arlington to inbound. And a foul. Carnahan commits her 3rd. And now the free throws coming up. And it will be Annie Ortmeyer to the line. Ortmeyer is back up there, 1 of 2.
Shooting 2 shots.
1 would be huge, 2 would be gravy.
Into the lineup for the Eagles, number
1 would be
41,
huge.
Crystal
Right.
Newhoffen.
You sink 1, it makes it a 2-possession ball game.
We got it. Chadron needs to get down the floor in a hurry.
Just any bucket. A 2, just get a 2. You got to hustle down there.
Townsend has it knocked away. Chadron basketball, 12.2 seconds left. Now they've really got to hurry.
Just got to shoot it up.
Arlington not giving any quarter. Jenna Townsend goes for 3. It's short. Ball knocked away. Picked up by Townsend. Blocked! Chadron gets it back in a quick timeout, but there's just 2.7 seconds left. That block shot may have done it. Wilkins with the huge swat. Chadron has the basketball, but there's not much time left.
No,
2.7 seconds.
Arlington with 3 block shots in the game, but the last one was a big one.
And Arlington is close. It's very close. It's in the Eagles' talons. Now they just need to clinch it and fly away.
Their first state appearance. Incredible.
Well, for every dynasty like South Sioux City and Sandy Creek, you've got the flip side.
You got to start somewhere.
Carnahan for 3. That will do it. Keneally's shot goes down, but it doesn't matter. Arlington has won Class C1. After this.
Okay, come on in. The good thing about veterinary medicine is there's no end to what you can do with it. Anything basically that a person has in terms of an illness or an injury, we take care of. So Shelley has
Arlington celebrates their first girls state basketball championship. Chadron will have to settle for runner-up, but going by the old axiom that folks out in western Nebraska have a lot of class, Chadron will go home with the Sportsmanship Award. And now let's meet the runners-up and the champions. First, Chadron.
Players, as your name is called, please come out to receive your medal. Number 10, Carrie Littrell. Number 11, Tova Pieper. Number 15, Audie Watson. Number 23, Julie Haig.
Coming through, guys.
Number 24, Gina Towson. Number 30, Tracy Grant. Number 33, Erica Parrish. Number 13, Aaron Dye. Number 20, Jody Carnahan. Number 22, Jen Townsend. Number 31, Amy Cubo. And number 44, Mary Keneally. Now, ladies, all of you are welcome to receive the runner-up trophy for your school. Congratulations, Chadron High School, Class C1 State Runners-Up. And now, to the champions. First, Coach Tom Schumacher. We have a special award just for you. Now, Coach, hand out the gold medals to your championship team members. We'll introduce them one by one. Number 15, Amanda Hamry. Number 21, Sarah Reifert. Number 25, Valerie Wolf. Number 35, Amanda Newhoffen. Number 43, Christina Schroeder. Number 53, Stacy Dunkla. Number 55, Tessa Warner. Number 23, Katie Saw. Number 31, Annie Ortmeyer. Number 33, Sarah Pfeiffer. Number 41, Crystal Newhoffen. And number 51, Brittany Wilkins. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2000 Nebraska Class C1 High School Basketball Champion is Arlington High School. Congratulations, players and coaches.
The Arlington Eagles will take that championship trophy back on the other side of the Elkhorn River and celebrate tonight. Congratulations to Arlington and to the runners-up. Well, let's find out what their thoughts are. Here's Kurt Holmquist with our Luke Stuckmeyer.
Thanks, Sean. Coach Holmquist, you said let her rip in the second half. Your girls gave it a great shot, and you fall 2 points short, but what a season.
Yeah, it was. We really didn't know how good a team we were, you know, playing in the Panhandle. We battled Alliance 3 times, and they came out on top, and we played Lusk, Wyoming, which knocked us off, and they're close to Sandy Creek of Nebraska, or of Wyoming. They've got about 7 banners in their gym from the 90s. They're a good team, and so, you know, we wanted to come down here and see how good we were. And like I mentioned at halftime, we were going for that shots on goal, and the way we started off that third quarter, I thought we were going to turn on that red light a lot in that goal in the hockey.
Yeah, it was an interesting second half, definitely. What was the difference late, right down the stretch there, where Arlington finally just put it away?
I don't know, my mind's all clogged up on that. I probably couldn't tell. Probably for us, we had a few turnovers that we shouldn't have had if we could took care of the ball a little bit. But they just made a great effort. I mean, those girls, and you know, it's hard for me to say, but you know, in a day or two, I know we were going to appreciate that state runner-up, and it's a great honor in the state of Nebraska to win that trophy.
State runners-up, congratulations, Coach, on a great season.
Thanks a lot.
2-point game, 36-34. Arlington is the Class C1 championship. We'll be right back after this break.
The Class C1 state championship by the final of 36-34, and taking a look at the final numbers, Arlington came down in field goal shooting in the second half, just 21% in the second half, while Chadron came up, and they both ended up not the prettiest in the world, but still the difference, Chadron could not get as many of them to fall as Arlington did, at least in key moments of this game. Also, Chadron did not attempt a free throw in this contest. So the Eagles celebrate, and we'll meet them when we come back.
Welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center. Joining me now is Arlington coach Tom Schumacher. You really have to feel good about this. Your first appearance in the state tournament, for that matter, and you win it all. Can you put it into words?
It's not describable. We told our kids, you know, the biggest hump is getting down here. And now that we got down here, we said anything can happen in 3 days. And I tell you what, it did happen. And it's fairy tale come true for us. Kids worked awfully hard for it. And you know, it's exciting. I can't express it. At this point, you know, I'm speechless.
Well, you did more than just get down here. You made the most of your trip down here, but it wasn't easy. You were talking about how you made plans against Grand Island Central Catholic, and you handled them pretty well, but then you come back the very next day here for the tournament title game, a little different.
Yeah, I think we were a little tired. GICC took a lot out of us, and you could see it tonight just in our legs. But our defense was tough and kept us there, and we pride ourselves on our defense, and I think that was maybe the difference. Our girls did a good job. It was amazing.
You said something about defense, because I think that was the theme out there on both sides of the ball for both teams, because offense a little lacking.
Yeah, offensively, like I said, our legs were tired. We didn't shoot very well, but defensively, our girls did the job. They boxed out and got the rebounds, and when you hold a team to 34 points, you should win, and we did it. So it's a big relief. I tell you, I didn't know what to expect, and I said, I don't know. We're going to go back home, and I think people probably be talking about next year already, and you know, you never know, and it's just great. I think the last month and a half, the girls really came together and played well as a team, and it happened, and it's great. We need a little luck, and we got a little of that.
All right, congratulations to you, Coach Tom Schumacher, making the most of his first appearance in the state tournament. We'll have an opportunity to meet the state champions, your Arlington Eagles, after this break.
This is how you
State C1 championship trophy, and it belongs to Arlington. And joining me now is Katie Saul, one of the many seniors on the team. This really has to feel special. Did you ever think that you as a senior were going to get something like this?
No, it was one of my wildest dreams. We've had this as a dream for the longest time, but this year we've had the best team ever, and you know, we just knew, you know, we had confidence coming into the season. We just knew that we were going to end it well.
Once you got into the tournament, it seemed like you picked up some momentum. Did you feel that? You pick up more and more confidence as the games went on?
Yeah, I was a little nervous at first, you know, with knowing that there were cameras around. I was trying not to think about all that stuff, but I was a little nervous at first, and after it started going, you know, the momentum and all of it just kicked in.
All right, congratulations to you, Katie. So we have an opportunity to talk to some more players, and Annie Ortmeyer, another senior on the squad. Now, as a senior, we're just asking Katie, I mean, this really has to feel special for you.
It feels wonderful. It's something, like she said, that we've always dreamed of. We played together since we were like in 6th grade, and so, you know, you think of it then, and you always look up to it, and you're always looking forward to high school, and now it's like your last chance. This is the last game I'll ever play in, and it's just unbelievable. I can't believe it. It really happened.
Seemed like a pretty draining game out there.
It was. They're a great team. They shoot really well, and they shoot from everywhere. 5 feet behind the line, it doesn't matter. They chucked them up, and we were fortunate enough that they didn't all go in. But they're a great team, and it did drain us, just emotionally and physically.
Congratulations to you. We'll let you get back to your team. And now we're going to talk to Sarah Pfeiffer, another senior on the squad. How many seniors are there out there? You guys just made the best of it.
There's 4, and we grew up playing together, and so we've lost a couple on the way, but we're the main 4 that have wanted it and stayed with it. And we brought along a junior, too. You'll talk to her later.
Any special words that you guys said at halftime for all the seniors at Rally Cry, last hurrah?
We just knew that this was our last, and everybody else knew, and we've bonded so well, and this is probably the closest team that we've ever had, and we just wanted it so bad for each other.
Well, it certainly showed out on the court. Congratulations to you, Sarah Pfeiffer. Let you get back to your team. Now joining us is Christina Schroeder, one of the underclassmen. What's going on here? You're playing with all these seniors. Did you find it in yourself that this is a goal to kind of send them out in style?
Oh, yeah. I was so excited. This is the greatest feeling ever. I'm just so happy, and I just hope that next year we can do the same thing, come back and get back-to-back.
Well, congratulations to you. Let you get back to your team as well. Hold on tightly to that trophy. Now we're going to talk to Brittany Wilkins, a junior here. Now, another underclassman here. You get a chance to wear one of the nets here, but you guys Got any other plans for next year? I mean, you did it your first appearance here at the state tournament.
Well, we really wanted to win it this year because we had really good seniors to lead us, and this year was a really good year because we had a deep bench, and we just really wanted to go to state and win state. That's our main goal, and I hope we can do it next year too. We lost a lot of good seniors, but we'll continue the tradition hopefully.
All right, congratulations to you, Brittany. Maybe we'll see you here next year. Crystal Newhaufen, is that how you say your last name?
Yeah.
That's how you say it. Well, you got to feel actually exceptionally happy you're a senior as well.
Oh yeah. Well, we had a lot of good senior leadership this year. I feel everybody stuck together really good, and everybody worked together, and everything just worked out good.
Well, congratulations to you and the rest of the Arlington basketball team. They are your new state C1 champions. We have an opportunity to cap off